Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman, and welcome to a video thing that I usually don't do a whole lot. This is a bit of a strange topic for me because 6 years ago to this day was when I decided to record and upload what may possibly be the weirdest video on my channel just because of the feats it accomplished. I'm talking about my most viewed video on my channel, which just so happened to be another regular Let's Play video like most of my other videos ended up being. But this video went insane. Like, the amount of views and, like, recognition this video's got honestly baffles me a lot. I am really surprised this video has achieved so much, so I'm actually gonna take this time to go back through. I'm gonna play the entire video again, giving a little bit of my, I guess, director's commentary, I guess you could say, ish. I don't know how would you really describe this. I also haven't seen this video in full, probably since I recorded it, to be perfectly honest with you, so I'll be reacting to a lot of this stuff as if it's my first time watching it again, and yeah, so let's get to it then. Got the video up right here.
Google eyes and smelling it next. I wonder what kind of level this sounds like.
Yeah, and this video also doesn't have, it doesn't even have any sort of a regular intro at all, which I don't know if that many of my videos back then really did have intros.
This is what it's like.
So yeah,
yeah. This is Google eyes and smelling knickknacks, and that's a great omen to start, actually. I forgot to.
Yeah, it totally is. It's a little bit strange seeing this because I think, as I point out here pretty shortly, something.
Tiny foggers, that'll actually be kind of interesting.
Yeah, indeed, the tiny foggers will be interesting. There's a strange part of me that honestly just, I don't really understand why this of all things became my most viewed video.
I also just woke up, that's why I'm like not as enthusiastic.
That's one of the main reasons there. I openly admit in the video I recorded when I just woke up. And yeah, and I mentioned there that, yeah, whenever this video was recorded in the summer of 2011, in the summer of 2010, as I'm sure some of you may know anyway, I don't know if most of you would know this or not, but that summer I Let's Played Super Mario 64, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and GoldenEye 007. And a lot of those videos were recorded early on in the morning. Maybe not a lot, but some of them were. And I was a bit more used to it. This summer in 2011, I wasn't really too used to doing that. Yeah. So it does baffle my mind though, just because, like I say in this video, I was really tired when I did this, and it was not.
Oh my god, stop hitting TNT
like. Yeah, it was not really. I don't know what about it was, but I do in general kind of like the concept in this level, and I would say I really like the music in this level, but after hearing it in like the hours and hours it took me to get the other levels,
I'm
like,
very glad once this project's almost, considering this is almost over. We're 64% on the title screen, but we have a lot of stuff we need to backtrack for.
yeah.
Considering I missed like.
In general, I think especially even back in these days, I never really expected this as being like my most viewed Let's Play, and it was around this time. One of the videos, I think it was part 4, was gaining some popularity. Part 4, I think, hit 10,000 views, and it was my first video ever to hit 10,000 views. It would have been the Rub-a-dub-dub slip slide in the tub level, which coincidentally was the stupid level that delayed this Let's Play by, like, 4 or 5 months, 6 months almost. So...
There is apparently a really fast way to get through this level, but... yeah, I have no idea what it is.
I still don't know what it is to this day, so... yeah, I think... I find it really still odd I mean... because around the time that this video was starting to gain notoriety, I think other videos in this Let's Play were as well, including the previous one actually. I think part 11 was gaining a little bit of popularity, and I think even a few other parts were gaining some popularity around this time too, you know. Parts 1 and 4 were pretty big, part 5 got a lot of views in this Let's Play, it's like... and yeah, this is my most popular Let's Play for a few reasons, I think. Not just the nature of this game, but it was like it was a Let's Play at a very different time, you know. This was at a time where I really enjoyed Let's Playing a lot. I still do, but this was such a completely different feeling for me, so...
and it's, in my opinion, the hardest regular time challenge in the game. So...
hardest regular time challenge in the game, Macho time challenge. Oh, regular time challenge.
Here, the ring challenges actually takes you through the fastest way humanly possible.
In some ways, I think... I don't know, really. I can't really look back on it and... yeah, not sure really how much that'd fare nowadays.
I think there's a treasure chest. I don't know.
See, like, that's all this video is for... like a half hour, is just really, really boring commentary. Like, I don't regret... I really don't regret in any way making this Let's Play, but I'm still... even to this day, it actually baffles me how popular and successful this one video became, because, like, I know a lot of other Let's Players who've had miles more success than I have, and... some of their most viewed videos don't even pale in comparison to this one. Like this video has,
no, I have no idea where I'm
you
going.
know...
see, this is the thing I hate about this level. It's just
it's like
so
over...
confusing.
yeah.
It's like the second part of the level is always the most confusing for me to figure out.
Yeah, it's like this video has over 2.5 million views. Like, never in my wildest imagination that it would have gotten that. And I think this was a time where... yeah, this was a time where I was really wanting to... try and achieve partnership in one way or another, or really just kind of get my channel off the ground a little bit. And... yeah, I don't think I failed in that regard. I mean, it's... when you've done this for so long now, and, believe me, I've already taken a lot of, retrospective into the next year, knowing... next year is my, 10-year anniversary on YouTube, so it's, like... I've given a lot of retrospective to a lot of the stuff that's happened so far.
I'm still looking for someone to link me this song, like, if anyone has the ability to, like, download this game's music or...
yeah, I don't know why, I think back then I was having a hard time finding it, but it wasn't really...
I swear to God, I'm been looking for it for, like, before this project even started, and that was back in December from all.
Yeah, it's not. It wasn't really that hard to find the song. I think someone eventually did link it to me, but And
No. 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 No.
I don't know why I did that there, but I guess that's...
No. No. You're kidding me. Okay, I'm cutting out back up to where the wires are, because that was kind of... Oh, wait. Oh, it was just right there. Never mind.
Make a huge big deal about nothing. That's just the most amazing thing to do.
Orange one for the last. I have a feeling I know where the last.
Yeah, it's like... I think this video, not only this whole Let's Play in general, but this video especially was like such a big thing for my channel in like, maybe not in my personal opinion, because again, like, it was more so the fans that really pushed this video so far. I would have never... I don't think this is the video I would ever want to be remembered for, but it ultimately was.
Yeah, I think I just... Over there is where the ending
So...
is,
But, I mean, if this is the video I'm remembered for, then I guess, I mean, it's not the most amazing thing in the world. There's plenty of other videos from this Let's Play, especially, that I'd rather be remembered for. I think this was a Let's Play that I never really expected to be as big as it was. In fact, the idea was just like a second, like, thought for doing a Let's Play of this game, and I never really thought that... I never honestly imagined in my wildest expectations that it would have ended up the way it did, and, like... I think it's just that this was a very different time as a Let's Player, though, too, and I think that's what does make it one of my better Let's Plays, you know? I was, like, for a while, and I'm not ashamed to admit this, for a while I was kind of trying to retrace steps and try and re-achieve success I might have had beforehand without realizing what made some of these earlier Let's Plays, like, good. And I would have only been doing that for monetary reasons, because, as I'm sure a lot of people know, I am still actually a YouTube partner. I just,
okay, well, I know something I'm not doing right now.
When I became a partner, monetization was a completely different thing than what it once was, and I think for a while I was hurt by the... I was kind of hurt for a while about some of the results, but, you know, it's like... I think a lot of Let's Plays on my channel are things that... I forgot about this stupid David Hasselhoff part of the game. I think a lot of Let's Plays on my channel were more growers instead of immediate successes. And I wouldn't even call this an immediate success at all. It took almost...
Oh, boy. Uh-oh.
Before this video hit 1 million views, it was in January of 2013, and I think it was only about a week or so away before my 5-year anniversary, so it was just kind of fortunate that it happened that way, because I remember this video hit 1 million views, and then I got 1,000 subscribers actually right around that same time as well, so...
No, not fighting Dennis again.
And yeah, and then my
time challenge of this level is gonna be so annoying. Just gotta remember that I have to jump to the areas that got opened up.
Yeah, I just gotta jump to the areas that got opened up. And this is the one part of this that kind of makes me curious if this will actually still play the right music or not here, because I'm watching this video on VLC Media Player, and I just downloaded it on YouTube, and,
It's a fairly short level, you just gotta remember where there's, like, remember all the sanity that you have.
Okay, no, it's not playing it at all. Oh yeah, and the typo here, yeah, so this part of the level was weird because originally in the video I inserted 2 songs, one which this was a typo here, just made by an error in Sony Vegas. The song is not Dreamland from Air Ride. That was the second song I used. The song was, it was the second song from, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, or the second level theme in that game. And, but on both occasions later on down the road, like sometime in like 2013, 14, or 15, like YouTube auto-claimed and took they basically wanted to not use the music in those, so I ended up just taking the music out altogether, because that's a thing you can do. So it ultimately makes this part about 5 minutes of complete silence, and seeing as how I just downloaded this video straight from YouTube, I wasn't sure exactly how it would have reacted to it, but I guess it doesn't have the music, so yeah, that's fine though, that's completely fine. That means that I can just freely ramble. So yeah, I don't really regret, yeah, I'm not really sure entirely what I'm trying to say at this point. It doesn't really feel like 6 years since I did this Let's Play, but, it doesn't really even feel like 9 years since I started YouTube, but it has almost 10. And I've given some thought, too, about, like, the future, and, like, I said for a while, like, especially last year and last summer especially, like, I was really unmotivated to do Let's Playing again, and then I've ended up refinding my passion for Let's Playing a lot, and especially in the last year, I really, really liked a lot of the Let's Plays I did. Oh, it's actually playing the Dreamland music? How long will this last for? Oh, it seems like we're actually getting proper Dreamland here. I thought this was muted on the thing as well. Yeah, as good as this song is, I'm actually going to mute that though, just because, just for, like, I don't want this video plagued with, like, any sort of random copyright strike or anything, or not strike, but, a claim as well, because that would just be really weird. I could have sworn that was, like, claimed at one point and, like, taken out. Maybe it was eventually, I don't know. I got some comments from people saying that, it wasn't from Kirby Air Ride, it was from Smash Bros. Melee. To those people, you wouldn't be wrong. The song did originate in Melee, but there's, like, it's a very, very slightly different arrangement in Melee than what it is in, Air Ride. I don't think it's a direct rip, and plus the video I got it from was, from an Air Ride rip anyway, so, at least according to the YouTube video it was anyway. So, yeah. In general though, like, I'm just really baffled by so many of the comments that, like, people have left over the years on this video. Like, there was one a little while ago that even asked, like, why does this have, I think at the time it had 1.8 million views, and my first response exactly was, I wish I knew why this had 1.8 million views. And I thought this took a lot longer than what? Oh, no, I failed. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I knew this took quite a bit longer than, yeah, but yeah, it's like, when it comes to Let's Playing, I don't regret a single thing that's, like, happened. I'm sure when the times come to hang up Let's Playing, both I'm gonna know personally, and you guys are definitely gonna know as well. I'm not stopping anytime soon, despite what my recent health issues might have been lately. For those who don't know, I've been battling tendinitis in my hands lately, which was mostly brought on by just a number of things. I work as a cashier at a grocery store, so that's one minor thing that probably doesn't help. a physiotherapist told me he thought that I, from the sounds of things, really overdid it when it came to my Let's Playing, and I do kind of agree with him in some ways, because when I told him what I did and told him that, especially for the last year, I pretty much have been going almost non-stop since pretty much from when I returned with, like, Kirby Squeak Squad and Mega Man 3 all the way till more recently with Pokemon Leaf Green. I think that I more or less went the whole time pretty much non-stop, and I don't regret that, but I think my physiotherapist thought it was my body's way of telling me, oh, okay, hold on, yeah, we have, turn the sound back on. It was my physiotherapist thought that it was, my body's way of, telling me that
it's gonna be like
it was taking my toll, like the Let's Playing was taking its toll on my body here.
Oh my god!
And I really should not have won that at all.
I won by 1 second. I won that by 1 second. Oh my god. That was not as bad as I thought it would have been. But oh my god.
In real time, I'm not sure how long this segment took me, really.
Dennis again.
Yeah, because this Dennis fight also took me a really long time as well, so...
3 HP. This fight can be sometimes tricky with 6, I can say that.
Excuse me.
Already showed the cutscene.
Yeah, this was a pretty difficult fight for the 10 HP, or for the 10 HP. This is totally Paper Mario. No, this was kind of a difficult fight for the minimal upgrades run. Because yeah,
it's gonna be annoying when there's
some people have tried proving me. There's a part in a later video in playing Topless where I ended up upgrading my spin. Because, and some people have proven me that it's possible without that, but I'm still really on the fence of that. I haven't seen, like, that many great proof of it, or that much great proof of it, I mean. Some people have said that otherwise, but I'm still not 100% sure. This fight's honestly pretty difficult, though. These guys, like,
they pretty much prevent
there's some pretty difficult, there's some pretty difficult maneuvers you gotta do in this one. The baddies, especially when there's 2 of them, can be...
I'm surprised he hasn't killed David yet, because he's throwing friggin' knives right into the back of David Hasselhoff. I mean, like,
yeah, it's like... And there's no checkpoints in this fight either. There are in some bosses, but not in this one.
God.
I think that, for the most part...
I know what I mean, but come on! I got hit by running, just touching the enemy. Okay,
yeah, I think I saw what happened there.
Generally, when a guy has a weapon, you don't think that he himself hurts you as the weapon, you think that hurts you.
Yeah,
Oh, I actually slightly skipped it. I got halfway through.
Yeah, that...
any damage from that? What?
I realized what it was now. The dust cloud that the guy leaves behind afterwards is apparently enough to do damage. I really don't understand 100% why. I don't think this fight's that bad whenever you upgrade your stuff. If you can reflect his shots, especially if you have the upgraded bowl move, this is a freaking joke of a fight. I think I proved that in the live stream video of this game where I did a live stream of this game back in like 2014, like shortly after I finished school that year, and just because it was roughly about the 3-year anniversary since I last played this game, sort of anyway, but I don't know if I'd say it was like the most like I don't want to say it was like the most like memorable stream I've done, because really a lot of my streams aren't the greatest thing in the world, which is why I've mostly been a Let's Player for most of my life, but, oh, actually, the reason that one was plagued so badly was because near the end of the game, actually, for pretty much the second half of the game, almost no one was there, so,
You just don't have to stand still. That's the main thing about this boss.
Like, there was,
And
from, like,
crap like that can
the
happen.
from, like, Shell City Dead Ahead to pretty much the end of the game. I wasn't doing 100%, but I was just doing, like, the game from start to finish, and I did do that. It just was really, I don't want to say it was forgettable, but it really kind of was. So those videos are on YouTube though, and unfortunately they didn't really get the same amount of acclaim as this Let's Play did. I'm not too totally surprised by that too, but I sort of am at the same time. I always have a weird, I don't want to say a mixed bag on this Let's Play, because like I said, I did really enjoy doing this game. It's just that it's kind of,
you're gonna take out a guy, make sure it's
like, I don't know what I can really, I'm just rambling at this point. I mean, like I said, I don't think this is the most interesting video I ever recorded. Like, this video was recorded at about 8 in the morning. Like, it might have been about 8:30-ish whenever this video, at this point in time, whenever this was done.
Oh no. That weapon's cheap! Oh my god. That weapon was cheap. It's only 2 smashers. That is something I can't take.
Yeah, and what else I can't take? Another 6 minutes and 40-something, 45 seconds of this?
Okay, yeah, I'm sucking with my...
Yeah, it's... This was a long video, and it really didn't need to be. It wasn't... I don't think this was the most interesting level in the world either. I think the last one... I feel like at least my commentary was a little more consistent. There was a bit more, like, funnier jokes in the previous video from this one. There was one freak out where I ended up, like, screaming like a freaking cat at one point, and like, I think in terms of, like, the highest note I might have ever hit in a high note, in, like, a high scream / high note, I think part 11 of Spongebob movie might have it, to be perfectly honest with you.
It would not let me on his arm.
Yeah, it just totally wouldn't let me on his arm. It wouldn't let me on his arm. That's totally what I have to say to that. Oh man, like, sometimes I just wonder, like, what, as much as I like this Let's Play, is, like,
wow, he's on that elevation.
I think that other parts of this Let's Play were a lot better than this one, but I think that,
He didn't do the little animation.
yeah, I don't know what to really say about this at this point. Yeah, I think one big question on a lot of people's minds was that, whether or not I would have done another SpongeBob Let's Play for a while, and eventually I did. I did 2 more SpongeBob games. I did Battle for Bikini Bottom, which was very, very well received, and I had a lot of fun with that. And I did Drawn to Life SpongeBob Edition, which I think oddly enough has been more graceful with time, although I don't think that it was my greatest Let's Play, and I certainly wasn't in the best time of my life when I did that Let's Play either, but it was something that I think time was a bit more graceful for, and I was kind of glad with a bit more of the positive reception it received over time. Battle for Bikini Bottom, I had almost no complaints with that Let's Play. I thought that was, like, a really fun Let's Play from pretty much start to finish. So...
Okay, now Dennis has gone to my position there.
yeah, it's like...
I'm gonna take you out here.
I think a lot of people kind of expected me, like, I know back in some of the earlier days when, like, was trying to get my channel more off the ground.
God, this is like
One thing people kind of...
such a pressure-inducing battle. It's nowhere near as
One thing
hard
people
as
kind of wanted me to
Fact,
do was,
I'd say this is actually probably my favorite boss in the game, believe it or not.
what am I trying to say here?
But,
Like,
oh my God.
one thing a lot of people said for my channel was that I should have done more SpongeBob games and, or more SpongeBob Let's Plays. And I didn't want to do that because I didn't really want to become a one-trick pony kind of thing. And I think in some ways that kind of helps the integrity of being a Let's Player, you know. Like, I think that, I don't think I knew other channels that,
that was like
pretty much whenever they hit a Xenix by, Xenix isn't even a word I don't think, but like whenever they hit like a peak by only doing like one specific game type, like I think I knew a guy who pretty much only did Dora games, and one of them as a joke, and then by the time he was pretty much done of his like channel, pretty much all he ever did was Dora the Explorer stuff. And like that's not what I wanted my channel to become. I wanted to keep it whatever I wanted to do was whatever I wanted to do, and I don't think I regret any of that either, because I think that it does kind of keep the integrity alive a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know. I think that in general, like, I don't have the regrets I have with pretty much hardly anything, really. I mean, once again, I'll ask the big question of why this video, of all videos on my channel, even out of all videos of this Let's Play, why this one became the biggest, I still really don't know, but, I mean, I can't really disagree with what everyone was... Like, I can't disagree with everybody who's, like, made this as big as it was.
Alright, welcome to Planktopolis. I'm not doing this level in this session. No way. This level takes way too much time.
Yeah, the Planktopolis videos, there was 2 of them, and it was basically a 2-hour recording session just for this whole level. And it was split into 2.
What kind of new enemy we have to deal with? Oh god, that just showed off my least favorite enemy in the game. Anyways,
yeah.
we need 40 Goofy Gooper tokens for this upgrade. Give me the upgrade. What? Oh, I do have it. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, it didn't give me the screen for it. But yeah, now
yeah,
I have
so I think that if...
Basically,
I think in general with this, like...
And with that, next time.
Yeah, I don't know really what to say to this.
Doing all this stuff, we are going to be heading all the way back to I'm Ready Depression for Up Chocolate Creek and the Sonic Wave Guitar Challenge.
Yeah, indeed we did. The Planktopolis videos were...
Let's play the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Kind of a chore to edit those. Oh, and VLC's closed here. Yeah, those videos were kind of a chore to edit. But yeah, I think that's like just kind of it. I think I've summarized pretty near every thought I had. I don't really have a whole lot else I need to say about this. I kind of said everything I needed to. Yeah, I can't really believe it's been 6 years. It's been a pretty incredible 6 years, if I can say anything. Kind of crazy how one little innocent video suddenly is probably one of the biggest how the F did this video get so many views things around, but that's kind of how I feel at this point. So yeah, anyways, thank you for watching this retrospective. I hope this was kind of a little more interesting into some of the insight on this video and this Let's Play, and I'll see you guys later, I guess. Peace out.